Good morning, kids. I'm Mohana Ravi, your computer teacher. Hope you all are well and fine, safe at home. Be safe, don't come out in this pandemic situation. While coming out, please wear your mask. I hope you all would have enjoyed your Diwali celebration. Okay, now we are going to learn MS Word 2007 in this video. Okay, this is our fourth lesson. Okay, MS Word 2007. First, we'll have a small introduction in this lesson. In earlier days, to print letters, papers, statement or document, a manual typewriter was used, which was later replaced by electronic typewriter machine. The invention of computer quickly replaced most of the manual documentation, and almost the typewriters are extinct in most workplaces. Okay, nowadays we are not at all using typewriters at all. Okay, only in very few places it is exist. Okay, very few places it is exist. Only to learn the typewriting sake they have kept this typewriting machines and all, because the typewriting set, the keys are all same. Typewriting machine, the how it has set the keys the same way our computer keyboard also has. So that is why to get a speed typewriting we are learning typings. Okay, so this is how it works. But here we are going to learn with computer. Okay, now we are going to type a letter and all statement, everything in the computer only, everything in the computer. Okay, we don't require a typewriter at all. Okay, we don't require a typewriter. And what is the difference between that and this? There, if you do any mistake, that is a mistake, you cannot correct it at all. Once you have made any mistake, you have to entirely tear off the paper, you have to insert the paper again, you have to redo it from the first. Here it is not like that. Here we can erase and we can do it. Okay, just one backspace, that's all, will correct our mistakes. Okay, so this is what the MS Word 2007 works for us. Okay, very efficient. Then word processor, computer software that are used to process text are technically called as word process. Okay, word processors are application software that are used for creating, editing, storing and printing all kind of document. Some examples of word processor are Microsoft Word 2003, Word 2007, 10, Adobe Acrobat, Open Office, etc. Okay, now we are going to see what are all the options are there in here. Okay, first we will see how we have to open it. Okay, first, to open the MS Office, you click here. Okay, we all will have a Windows button in the computer. Okay, click in the MS in the start button, then programs will come. Under program, MS Office. Under MS Office you will select MS Office Word 2007. Okay, this is how you have to open. As soon as you click all this, you will get a page like this. The application will be looking like this. This is what the MS Office Word 2007. Okay, your page will be looking like this. Then the Microsoft Office button. Where is the Microsoft Office button? See here, you will have a button like this. This is called as a MS Office button. Okay, in the previous video you can I will show you. Here you will have a MS Office button. 1 minute. Yes, here it is a MS Office button, you can see. Okay, this is a MS Office button. So here in this MS Office button, what are all there you can see. You can see if you want a new document to be created, you will click on new, or you want to open already written document, so you will choose this open. Okay, then if you want to save, then you will choose this save, or you want to save in a different name, you will choose a save as, or if you want to take a printout, then you will use this print option. Okay, so these are all the options mostly we are using. If you want to close that particular document, you will close option is here. Okay, so these are all the options. See, this button is found at the upper left part. Okay, in the upper left part. Okay, MS Office 2007 window. This button helps us to perform many functions. When we click on this button, a drop down, okay, these are called the drop down. See, these are all called the drop down. Okay, menu appears as shown. Using this button, we can create a new document and open an existing document, save a document, print a document. So those are all. Then close a document. Everything I showed you. See, new is here, then open is here, then save is here, save as is here, then print is here, close is here. Okay, everything is here. Then quick access toolbar. These are the quick access toolbars. Okay, 3 quick access toolbars are there. Okay, means often we use this, so that is why these are there. Okay, these are there, often we are using. See here, often we do save, often if we do any mistake we do undo. By mistake I have deleted, then it can be redo means we are doing it again. Okay, redo. See here, the save button is to save the document, the undo button is to roll back an action. Okay, undo means whatever I did, you please remove it, that's it, undo. Okay, that is the meaning for undo. Redo means apply the same action again, whatever I did now by mistake I deleted, please do it again. Okay, that is the option, that is the meaning for redo. Okay, so these 3 things often we use in the document, in the work area. So that is why these 3 buttons are there readily for us. Whenever we want, we can use it. Okay, where these keys are available appear next to MS Office button. I showed you where is MS Office button. Here is MS Office button. Near to that, these are the quick access toolbars appear. Okay, you can see here in this picture, see MS Office button, near to that quick access toolbar is appearing. Okay, now in this slide we can also add. Can we have only these 3 in the quick access toolbar? No, we can add more. Okay, we can add more. How can you add? We can also add other commands to this toolbar by right clicking on any command in the Office button or the ribbon and click on add to quick access toolbar. By doing this shortcut, we will be adding to that quick access toolbar, adding that command. Okay, now for example, I want to add this bold. Okay, this bold is there, no, this to my quick access toolbar. What I'll do is, on above the bold, I will just give a right click. Okay, I will just give a right click, the drop down menu will come here. You can see here, add to quick access toolbar. I will select this. Okay, as soon as I select, so this will be added. Okay, this will be added. See here, it is added. I have selected B and they have selected A. Okay, so A means add color. Okay, adding the font color. Okay, understand? Ribbon. What is ribbon? This is called as ribbon. This set of commands. If I choose home, my ribbon will have all commands under home. Everything will present there. If I choose insert, whatever the commands are available under insert, everything will be there in this ribbon. So depending upon the menu what I am selecting, the ribbon will change its commands. Okay, the ribbon is a collection of tabs in a panel at the top portion of the document. It is designed to help us to find the commands quickly to complete a task. The commands are organized in groups known as tabs. The ribbon has 7 tabs as shown in the picture. What are all they? Home tab, insert tab, page layout, preference, mailing, review and view. These are these 7 tabs. Okay, depending upon these 7 tabs, the ribbon options commands will be changed. Okay, then work area. What is work area? The blank space where we type, that is work area. Scroll bar and rulers. I'll show you scroll bars and rulers. Yes, you can see here there will be a scroll bar. Okay, there will be a scroll bar. Here you can see a scroll bar. Scroll bar, this is a vertical and this is horizontal scroll bar. Okay, these are horizontal scroll bar. Vertical scroll bar will allow you to move your page up and down. Okay, horizontal scroll bar will allow you to move your page left and right. Okay, left and right. Okay, and these are the rulers. You can see numbers 1 2 3 4. Rulers will allow you to make your margin. Okay, will allow you to make your page margin. Okay, these are all the help. Okay, now creating a new document. How to create a new document? Click on MS Office button. Okay, then click on option new. Okay, the blank document will appear. Okay, the blank document will appear. Then the other method 2 is just by giving the control N. This is a shortcut, keyboard shortcut, that is control N. If you do so, the new blank document will appear. Okay, both the way we can use it. Then as soon as you give these commands, the dialog box will appear like this. Okay, blank means there are so many blanks are there. Blank and recent templates are all there. Okay, you can select blank document. Okay, if you are selecting, the document will be like this. Document will be like this. You will click on create button. As soon as you click create button, the document will be like this. Okay, see, these are the document will be like this. Entering text. How to enter a text? Once a blank document is created, is ready for typing of text, the text will appear on the work area where the blinking cursor is located. Means, see, this is the cursor. Okay, I have typed this. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom. Okay, see, I have typed this cursor. The cursor in the initial stage it will be here. As long as you type THE, the cursor will keep moving. And if I've stopped here, if I continue again, the cursor will move from here to there, it will keep moving. Okay, understand? Hope you all would have understood. Then saving a document. To save a document, this option help us to store the document in the computer for the future purpose. In future, if you want the same document to be used for some other purpose, so always it is saving a document, it is very necessary. Okay, so whatever you type, you can save it. Okay, how to save it? Just click on the same option. Okay, the same option. Here you can see save. Okay, here you can see save. Just you will click on MS Office button. This drop down will appear. Okay, in this drop down you will click on save. Okay, you will click on save. As soon as you click that, you will get this dialog box. Okay, here you can give your design name and then click on save. Click on save. So document would be saved. What is save as? What is the difference between save and save as? When you are saving it first time, the save dialog box only will appear. Save as means you are saving the document with a different name. You want to give some new name to the document. You edited it again. Okay, you added some more information. Now you want to give some other name to this. Then you will click on this save as button. As soon as you click on the save as button, okay, as soon as you click on the save as button, the dialog box will appear. Okay, this is the save as dialog box only. You can see here save as. Okay, save as dialog box only. You can give a new name and you can click on this save button. You can click on this save button. Okay, here one more information under which folder you want to save, that also can be selected. Okay, you are saving the file under my school. As soon as you here you can see a small arrow. If you are clicking on this arrow, okay, if you are clicking on this arrow, you can see all the files and folders, okay, all the files and folders. Under which folder you want to save, you can select and you can give new name and you can click on save. Now I taught you what is save and what is save as. Now a small differentiate between the differences between the save and save as. Okay, to save a document for the first time, the save option is used. Okay, to make a copy of the document, the save as option is used. Okay, and this side, each time when this option is used, the document is simply saved with the same name. Okay, each time if you are giving simply save, the document will save on the same name. But each time when this option is used, document saved with a different name or location or both. The keyboard shortcut is Ctrl S and here it is F12. Okay. Then closing the document. Now I have done all my job, everything. Okay, I have saved it too. Now I want to close the document. How will I close? Okay, the same way you will click on MS Office button and select the option called close. Okay, the document must be closed after using it. The close, to close the current document, click the option close, which is the least option in MS Office button. If the file contains any unsaved changes, MS Office 2007 prompts to save the changes by displaying the dialog box. See, this is a dialog box will appear when you are closing. If you have not saved any content, then this dialog box will appear. If you have saved and you are closing it, no dialog box will appear. Simply it will close your document. Okay, it will prompt you to save it. Okay, if you have any unsaved changes. Okay, if you want to save, you can click on yes. If you don't want that changes to happen, then you will click on no. Or if you don't want to save at all, close at all, now you will give cancel. Okay, if you are giving cancel, the document will not be closed. Okay. Then the keyboard shortcut key is Ctrl F4. Ctrl F4 also will close the present document. Then text insertion. Now I want to insert some text in the previous document. So what I'll do, to insert a document, we can move the cursor to the desired location where the text is required to the inserted and simply start typing. We can also insert text in a document by other method using cut, copy and paste option. Now let us discuss the other method. You can see here cut option. I want to cut a paragraph and insert somewhere in between the paragraph. Okay, so what I'll do is, first I will select the text that you wish to cut. Okay, select the text, then right click and select the option called cut. Now highlighted text is hidden. Okay, now the highlighted text is removed from the current position and place on the clipboard. Okay, the cutted portion will be there in the clipboard. Okay, even copied content also, before pasting, okay, you have cutted or copied whatever you have done, but it will be placed in the clipboard. Okay, in the clipboard, and as soon as you copied, paste it in some other new location, the clipboard again would be emptied. Okay, so this is the thing. Then paste option. Paste option, the paste option is used to insert the content of the clipboard. Okay, cutted or copied. The cursor position when the desired text is required. To perform the paste option, follow this given step, nothing else. Just keep your cursor there in your desired place. Place the cursor at the position where you want to add the text, insert the text. Then right click on the mouse and select the option called paste. Now the selected text is pasted. Okay, that's it. Okay, the keyboard shortcut for this is Ctrl V. Okay, now copy. The same way how we cutted the text, the same way we can copy it also. Okay, the select text which you want to copy, select the text which you want to copy, right click and select the option called, right click and select the option called copy. Okay, copy. Okay, right click on the mouse and select the option called copy. Now a copy of highlighted text is placed on the clipboard, but the original text remains in the same position. The copy option is also followed by the past option. Okay, so anything you want to copy, you have to right click and select the option called copy. Okay, the same way it will be there in the clipboard before paste. As soon as you paste somewhere in your new location, the temporary storage called clipboard would be emptied. Okay, now we are going to see what is the difference between cut and copy. Okay, cut and copy. When cut option is used, the text is removed from the current position. Okay, the previous document will not be there. Okay, the removed from the position. But when you are copying it, okay, the text remains the same position and a duplicate copy is made. Okay, the original document will be there, but the duplicate also would be created. Okay, cut and copy is not that much safe, because the original copy would be destroyed, but copy and paste is very much advisable, because the original also will be there and the copy also will be there. Okay, it is used when the text is to be moved permanently to a different position in the document. Okay, now you don't want to have too many copies in your system, so when that time you will use this cut and paste. Okay, but if you want to have, it is used when the same text is required in different places in the document. Okay, you have multiple documents in the same way, then you will use this option, copy and paste. The shortcut for cut is Ctrl X and the copy is Ctrl C, and to paste is Ctrl V. Now we have come to the book exercise part. Okay, we don't have much time that I can post lesson book bags in a separate video. I don't have much time, because by 10th our exams going to get started, so this lesson is important. So that is why I'm placing the book bag exercises along with this video. Okay, that is why this video is going to be little bit lengthy. Okay, quick access toolbar is a shortcut to frequently used command. Then paste option is insert the content of the clipboard at the cursor position. Okay, paste is the answer. Cursor is a blinking vertical line found in the work area. Ribbon is a collection of tabs in a panel at the top position of the document. Ribbon I showed you with all the command collections are there. Redo button is used to apply the same action again. Horizontal and verticals are the two types of scroll bars. I showed you this also, to move the document up and down and left to right, right to left. These two scroll bars are important. Then this is shortcut keys. To open a document, Ctrl O, paste is Ctrl V, undo is Ctrl Z, and save is Ctrl S, then copy is Ctrl C. These are all the shortcuts. Then to save a document, this command, what is you have to select the you have to say the command. Okay, the picture showed to you in the book, you have to write the name of the command. Okay, this picture belongs to save command, this is belongs to new, this one is for print, and this one is for save as, this one is for open, and this one is for cut. Okay, now match. Save button saves the document. text selection using keyboard or mouse, both the way we can select. Cut moves the document. Exit closes the MS Word application itself. Save as, we use F12 button key in the keyboard. Now we are going to see the question answers. What is ribbon? The ribbon is a collection of that in a panel at the top portion of a document. Okay, what is work area? It is a blank area where the text can be keyed in. It has blinking vertical line called cursor that indicates where the text will appear. Okay, this save and save as I have already taught you while teaching the lesson. So the same thing only, just copy it down. Cut and copy also I have explained. Copy it down. What is the action will Control A perform? To select the entire document, choose editing located in the right corner of the home ribbon and choose select and click select all option or press Control A. Control A simply to select the entire document. You want to select the entire document, or you want to copy entire document, or you want to cut the entire document. So anything selecting is very important. After selecting only you can copy or cut whatever you want you can do, or you want to make it bold, or you want to make it in italic, or you want to make it underlined. For anything selecting is important. Okay, for entire document if you want to do some modification you will give this Control A. Okay, then guess who am I, which is very important. I may ask this for the half-yearly exam. Please go through it. Okay, I am found at the upper left part of the MS Word 2007 window. Who is that? Microsoft Office button. By default this toolbar appears next to MS Office button. I am a shortcut to frequently used command. Frequently used command. Who is that? Quick access toolbar. Okay, I have commands organized in groups known as tabs. I consist of 7 tabs. What is that? Ribbon. I control the margins of the page. That is rule. I am the last option when MS Office button is clicked. That is close. Okay. Up to this is your lesson 4. Up to this is your lesson 4. Please copy everything into your textbook. Okay, write only the question answers in your classwork. Need not to write everything. Okay, only the question answers will do to write in your classwork. Classwork means only the question answers. Okay, rest everything you will write in your textbook only. Okay, this portion is very important. This lesson is important for your half-yearly exam. Okay, please go through. Okay, thank you kids. It's time for leave. Thank you. Bye.